What is up, guys? It's me, Ben, here at Press Start, and it's time for another weekly restocking update. We have a ton to cover today, so we're just going to jump right in. Beginning with Nintendo, we have some great picks for the N64 and for the original Nintendo as well. These are going to come in protective cases bundled with the manual. We haven't done that before, so a nice way to get a collection started if you have a loose box or if you just want a way to keep the game and manual together. We have some nice picks like Super Mario 64, Super C, Super Mario Bros. 3, and then some loose N64 carts as well, like Turok 3 and a couple copies of GoldenEye. So some great picks coming in right in time for Christmas. Be sure to add to your N64 and NES collections. Moving on with Nintendo, we're going to cover all of the disc-based systems. That's going to be GameCube, Wii, and Wii U. We have a lot of great first-party titles for all three. Most notably for the GameCube, we have that copy of Animal Crossing. Some nice first-party titles for the Wii, including some Mario Karts. We only do have a few copies of that left. I'm sure we're going to sell out before Christmas, so come get yours today. And for the Wii U, just a few shelf fillers and some loose games that we have in our custom cases. For handheld games, we have a little stack of DS and 3DS games that are in the original case, but also just a ton of loose Game Boy through DS. Also a few PSP and Vita and one Game Gear game we just tacked on there as well. But again, just a nice mix of all the games. Most notably, we have Ghosts and Goblins for the Game Boy Color, and then also a nice combination of Pokemon titles. We have a Leaf Green, an original Red, Pokemon White, so just old to new, a lot of heavy hitters in the Pokemon and Game Boy section. And to round off Nintendo, we have everyone's favorite, the Switch. Our Switch games have been flying off the shelves, so these are all going to sell very quickly, so be sure to stop in store or online at PSTG.store to get your copy today. So for Switch, we have a copy of Super Mario Wonder that just dropped recently. Great game, has some good co-op, so a great Christmas gift opportunity. Also have some other popular first-party titles like Animal Crossing and Super Smash Bros. And some nice shelf fillers as well. Before we go over any more games, I want to show you guys some really cool controllers that we got. We don't normally stop in the middle of the video for the controllers, but this is a special exception. We have a few unique colors of the Sega Dreamcast controller, as well as a Luigi Wiimote with Motion Plus, but most importantly, we have a very special piece. It is a special edition Nintendo 64 controller. It's golden and it has that Nintendo Power 100 there. That's because it was only one in a giveaway, and then also you could special mail order it from Nintendo Power issue 100. So this is a very rare item. It's in amazing condition. The stick is the original stick and is nice and tight and feels good. We're going to add this to the display case and we're going to cross this online, so it might sell quickly. If this is something you've been looking for, be sure to come in and take a look at it. I wanted to take this time to let you guys know what our sale is going to be all the way from now to Christmas. In store and online, for every $100 you spend, you're going to get 15 off your total purchase. In store, our red and yellow sticker games, those are our games under $9, are going to be buy two, get three free, so a great time to pick up a bunch of those. And we're going to be extending our double point earnings for those of you that have our loyalty program. And that will also apply if you sign up today or anytime during this promotion, so you don't have to be a previous loyalty member to take advantage of that. So be sure to stop by locally or online on our website at pstg.store. Merry Christmas! Jumping back into games, we have some nice picks that are going to be added to our Sega section. Most notably for the Genesis, we have that Sonic the Hedgehog 3, Golden Axe, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Hyperstone Heist. Those are all going to be complete in the original box, all in really, really good condition. And then also for the Dreamcast up there, we have a nice complete copy of Power Stone 2. Kicking off PlayStation, we have our PS1 games. Not a lot of picks to show you here, but we do have some unique ones. For those of you that don't know, the PS1 had some games that were released in these special cases that are referred to as long boxes. They had both kind of cardboard ones, but then also these big glass protected cases that kind of resemble Sega CD and Sega Saturn games. So we have some cool copies for that, including Raiden Project. And then most notably for PS1, we have a disc-only copy of Silent Hill 1. And for PS2, nothing too big to highlight, mostly just a huge stack of shelf fillers, but a lot of great titles hiding in there, so be sure to take a look. PlayStation 3 is always a little bit of a sleeper pick. Not a lot of super desirable games, but sometimes there's some nice ones hiding in there. We have a nice Ratchet and Clank title and a disc-only copy of the game Folklore. We have a couple of unique titles for PlayStation 4 and 5. First off, we have those copies of Death Smiles 1 and 2 and Loop 8. Those are both still sealed, so they have not been opened. We also have Spider-Man 2 for the PlayStation 5, the Caligula effect, and then a lot of nice shelf fillers for the PS4. As usual, we have several editions for all of our Xbox consoles. Most of them are going to be mid-range. Most notably, we have a really clean, complete in-box copy of Sonic Riders for the original Xbox. To wrap us up today, we have some handheld consoles and some various accessories and attachments for consoles to go over. So for handhelds, we have a nice kiwi colored Game Boy Color. Colors always sell very quickly, and this one is my personal favorite color. I think it just looks really clean. And for DSs, we have a Model 2 3DS XL. It's a little beat up cosmetically, so we have the price marked down, but the screens are in pretty good shape. And we also have the original 3DS XL, but the special Super Smash Bros. Edition. It came in blue and red, and this is the blue one. And for those accessories, just a few things to go over. We have some new amiibos, one for the Diablo game, and then yet another version of Link, because there are many. And for the accessories, we have another Game Boy player for the GameCube. It does come with a startup disc, both in pretty good shape. And then a pretty cool piece, we have the Xbox One Rock Band Legacy adapter. So this lets you use Rock Band instruments that were made for the 360 that are not originally compatible with Rock Band 4 for the Xbox One, but it lets you pair them to your Xbox One so you can get some more life out of them. Well, that is going to do it for us for today. It has been a whirlwind with a ton of games to cover. Thank you guys for sticking around. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram. All of our social media and our newsletter is all linked below if you want other ways to be reminded about the update, or if you just would rather see pictures instead of a video. I'm sure we have something that you guys are looking for. Merry Christmas, and we'll see you guys next week.